Hi, I'm Juliana Johnston Centuria, Morah Chanah, and this is Jonathan. Shalom. And we're working on Lesson 8 in our main book, Alphabet Quest. So I've got two new words this week. The first one, listen carefully and tell me what the new sound is. Regel. Regel. You try it.
Regel.
Okay. What's the new sound in that? Right, the R sound. Resh, exactly. Do you want to show the letter? Okay, there it is. And this is one of the letters that we sometimes confuse with Dalet. D, the D. Let me show you why. D. Okay, because in a Dalet, really the only difference is that it has a little dangle or a dent. So when we think of Dalet, Dalet has a dangle or a dent, and Resh is sometimes rounded in the corner. Resh is sometimes. Okay, so that's how you can tell the two letters apart, but it can be tricky in reading, so we'll work on that in class too when we talk about look-alike letters, okay? So Regel, do you know what that is?
Leg.
Yeah, show them. There it is, up high. Regel. Regel. Okay, good. The other word then, so that's the Hebrew R, the Resh. And we say it like, in Hebrew class you often hear people say it like an R, like an English R sound. But really the Hebrew R sound is a little bit different. It's at the back of the throat. It's almost like a French R. And so we'll talk a little bit more, back of your throat. So it's okay to say Morah for teacher. You hear the R in the middle, Morah. That's fine. But if we were really saying it in Hebrew, we would say Morah. It's back, it's at the back of the throat. It's a little bit different sound. Either way is okay with me, and we'll talk more about that in class too. Okay, and then the other word, so listen to this one, Beitza. And you try.
Beitza.
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 Okay, so there's a new sound in there. Yeah. And here is
Mr. Beitza.
Beitza. Ha Beitza. The egg.
Hello there.
Okay.
No, I want to call him Edward and keep him in the video.
Okay, well, can we put Edward down for a minute while we finish our video? So, egg is Beitza. Okay. And you want to show your A sound. Okay, so here's how we make the Hebrew A sound. It's 2 dots plus a yud. 2 dots plus the yud. And so if it's an A sound, what color paper do you think it's on in school? Gray. And that's the one where everyone was like, is that really gray? It's kind of a funny color, right?
Is it white? Is it gray?
It's gray.
So is it gray? Is it white?
It can be hard to tell, huh? Okay, so, but the idea is that that's how we make our Hebrew A sound, and we'll review that in class too. So in your book, I'd like everybody to try writing the new letter, the Resh. Okay, so now that you've tried to write the new sounds, let's do some hand motions. So for the Resh, you'll notice there's a picture in the book that shows that exactly, that it's sort of like your head. And so then the Hebrew word for head is what?
Resh.
No,
Rosh.
Rosh. Right, so for the hand motion we can point to our Rosh. So, Resh, Rosh. Okay, I like that one. And then, how about the A sound? We were just talking about what hand motion would make sense for the A sound.
Wave.
Wave. And I realized when we were in class last week, when we were, I realized first of all we need to review some of those, right? Because not everybody could remember the signals. But one we never talked about in the last video, remember when we figured that out, was green, and that's cheese, like you're smiling for the camera. Cheese. Okay, do you want to try that with me? Cheese. Okay, so let's show how to write the resh, okay? Turn around with me and let's show how to write the resh. Okay, so I'm going to use my left hand for the lefties. Okay, and it's just one across and then two down, okay? One across and two down. That's it. That's pretty easy. And then the A sound, the two dots, is called a sere. And so there's two dots and a little tiny yud up there. Try that one with me. Two dots and a little tiny yud. The yud is this way. Duh. Two little ones. Good. Okay, great. Okay, so let's try some reading then. So I'm on page 37. I hope you'll join me. And let's read line 1. And Jonathan, why don't you try?
Ha-ra.
Well, what's the new vowel sound?
Hooray.
Good. Hooray. And how about this one?
Otse.
Good.
I feel like I've heard otse before.
Okay, well, let's keep reading.
Okay. Array.
Right. Array. Good. Lee. Lee. And that is a dalet. That's a dalet because dalet has a dangle or a dent. Okay. So Lee.
Day.
Lee day. Good. So it's tricky when you start putting all the sounds that we know all together, isn't it? And I noticed that in class too, that now that we know more than half the letters and more than half of the nikudot, the markings, that it starts to get a little confusing. I like how you're trying to sound it out. So let's try a couple more.
A day.
Right, remember the new sound. Look at it again. It's the two dots with a yud. It sounds like a. Okay, so try that one again.
A day.
A day. Good, and one more at the end. Roche. Good. So at home, I hope you're reading along with us, and also when you do the computer game, you can point to the word and it will read it back to you. So we're getting to the point where sometimes you want to double check that you're reading something correctly, and you can use the video game for that. Okay?
You can just click on the word and it says it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Isn't that what I said?
You just said you scroll over.
Okay, I think everybody knows what we mean though, right?
Okay.
Okay, great. And then I want you to look at, let's do maybe just a couple more. Line 5, let's try that. So I'll read and then you read. Rami.
Rami.
I hope you're following along at home too. Gar.
Gar.
Good. Ba'ir.
Ba'ir.
Okay, Rami.
Rami.
Gar.
Gar.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Funny. Ba'dira.
Ba'dira.
Okay, and so we'll work more on putting everything we know together in class. I want everybody to do pages 38 and 39 in the book as part of your homework, and you can do that right now. It'll just take a few minutes. And then we're working on lesson 8 on the video game. Okay, so we'll see you in class on Sunday. Shalom.
Lahitra.
Lahitra.